Hey, hello, my name is Annette. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about something that a lot of Nigerians in diaspora struggle with, but we rarely talk about, and that is church hurt. Okay, so I'm presently based in the UK, and I know a lot of Nigerians here that will tell you they are not attending a Nigerian church. In fact, some of them will tell you, I rather go to a church where you have predominantly white people or you have people of different cultures. But some of them will actually tell you, I worship online. I don't go to church. I don't go to physical church. I'm not against worshiping online, just to be clear. But they will tell you, I would rather not go to a church where you have predominantly Nigerian. This is not about, I'm not condemning anyone. We are just having a conversation. And I think that even though there are lots of, discussion about this online, people do not really talk about this enough. And I think that is a conversation that we must have if we want to heal, if we want to do better as a people. Okay, and honestly, I am a Christian, and anything that will bring people to the kingdom, anything that will make us better, sign me up. So this is not about condemnation. I just wanted to repeat that. So before if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Annette, and I am single. I'm in my 30s. I do not have kids. I'm presently staying in London, and so I created this channel so that I can document my journey. I can be my authentic self, express myself. So yeah, nobody knows about this channel, so I just want to share with you. Um, Basically, I love to go out, see places, not all the time, but when I go out, I love to show people what the place is like. So whenever you are in London, you can always go there. I'm here to like share my experiences, the dating scene, you know, about, let's just choose anything interesting, educative, informative. I am going to come on here to share. So enough of that. So if you're interested in things like that, do not to subscribe, like, and comment. So let's move on. Okay. So what is church art? The church art is the emotional, spiritual, or psychological pain that people associate with the negative experiences in church. So basically one of the reasons why I think most Nigerians avoid Nigerian churches in the UK. So number one is the judgmental culture. Oh my god. They can judge you. Okay. So one of the major ones that people really talk about is your job. The kind of job that you do. So if they find out that you are doing a certain type of job, they are going to look out, they are going to look down on you. In fact, they are going to be seeing you as nothing. Okay? So obviously, not everyone can be a medical doctor, not everyone can be in tech, not everyone can do a white collar job, a white collar job. And they tend to look down on people doing certain jobs. And the truth is that these jobs are honest jobs. It's paying your bills, it's paying your rent, you're not begging anyone for money, you are living a good life. But these people will still judge you. And let me tell you why some of these people will judge you. They will be like, oh, you don't want more for your life. Um, you are not doing enough to get out of that place that you are. But the truth is that some people actually enjoy doing a warehouse job. Some people enjoy being a support worker. Some people enjoy being a cleaner. Yes, people enjoy those roles. So who are you to go and be telling somebody what they should do and what they shouldn't do? So they are really, really, really like very judgmental, which is a very, very bad one. And also the fact that they place you in a certain pedestal if they discover that, oh, you are doing certain job and they class you as an high earner. So most times people even be like, I'm not going to be telling you what I do for a living, it's none of your business. Personally, I don't like asking people what they do for a living because it doesn't concern me. Except you're having a conversation and maybe one or two things listening. That's what I ask. And really, it doesn't concern me. But Nigerian churches, they are going to ask you. Okay? Under the judgmental culture, another one is if you are married, if you are marriageable age, eh? If you are of marriageable age and you are not married in a Nigerian church, hey, church, oh, church. Oh my god, they are going to judge. They are going to judge you, okay? And there's this particular one. This one hit home because the bullets literally came to come and hit me where I was. And this one I knew because this person was indirectly speaking to me because there's nothing you want to tell me. And the thing is, people can really be insensitive, which is so bad. People can be so inconsiderate. You can't say certain things about people. And when that person said that stuff, I knew in my head, I was like, what would this person be saying behind my back? If you could say this when I'm literally sitting right here, you know, people are really judgmental. In churches, I've forgiven the person, but like, it's really bad. And personally, I don't allow what people say to me to get to me because I'm going to church to worship God. I'm not worshiping man. So if you like, talk from here to America, it doesn't concern me. And there's this pidgin people used to say that person wey God help go think say others no dey try. So the fact that, oh, God helped you, you are doing a great job, you're married, you have kids, you think that others are not trying, or you think that others are not praying, or you think that, you know, you are God's favorite, you people should continue. But that one really hits home. So, and I've seen people say negative remarks about people, saying that, oh, that one is old cargo, or, you know, those kind of remarks, which doesn't really make sense. What concerns you with someone else's life? It's none of your business. The best thing you can do for them is to pray for them, okay? And don't make them feel that, oh, they are less of a person because they are not married, they don't have kids, and all of those things, okay? Also observed under the judgmental culture is that when you position yourself, is it position yourself or when you don't dress in a certain way, or maybe you don't have a car, maybe you don't have your own house, or things like that, they tend to look down on you, or I don't know how to class this, but you know what I'm saying. They tend to maybe exclude you from some certain things because they think that you don't have money, and also I've seen people maybe they have things they want to sell, and they want to approach you to be like, oh, I sell this thing because they feel that, oh, maybe you don't have money, or maybe you don't dress the part, or maybe you don't look the part, you know, that kind of a thing. Me, don't even come and show me anything because I don't want to spend money before, so don't come and show me anything. Do you understand? So we really need to do better. Honestly, we need to do better as a body. We need to do better because this doesn't. The lesson I want to mention is the financial pressure. I'm not going to be talking too much in this video. Maybe I can do another one. I don't know. But another thing is the financial pressure. So when I came to the UK, I was attending one church, and even when I was in Nigeria, I was attending that church. You know, sometimes when a church is close by, just be like, let me go and worship there and see what's happening. You know, and I went to that church. In Nigeria and in the UK, you see the financial pressure. Oh my god! And you know, like the UK is different because I don't like to compare myself with people because all of us we are in different phases of our journey here in the UK. Some people are already there. Some people are moving there. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I can't compare myself with someone. So you can't be putting. You don't even know if I cannot afford to pay my rent, or maybe I don't even have a good job. Maybe the job I'm doing is only part-time job I have. Do you understand? So they will put so much financial pressure on you. Pay projects, money, pay this levy, pay this levy, pay this levy. And sometimes some of these people, they don't even care whether you even have a job. They don't care. And it doesn't speak well, really. We should be more concerned about the welfare of our people than wanting to collect. I'm not saying if you have, you should give willingly. You should give to the church, good, give to your neighbors, give to vulnerable people around you and all of that. Fantastic, give, but like the pressure in some of these churches is just ridiculous. Unlike in some other churches, and I've seen a couple of videos on TikTok where they'll be like, oh, I've been attending a particular church, maybe churches that are like predominantly like white people or mixed cultures, and they're like, there's no pressure, nobody's pressuring you to pay this, pay this, pay this, or pay that. So I just feel that that is something that makes people run away from Nigerian churches. Okay? Of this is not negative all the way. So basically, people also want a fresh start. They just want to try something new, something different, you know. Some people will be like, oh, I've been attending this particular church, you know, I just want to try another church, and they'll be like, let me just go to a church with predominantly white people or predominantly African, maybe from another country, or you know, anything like that. People just want to have a fresh start, and also people are also led to be like, oh, we can leave this church. In fact, I was watching a YouTube video, and one lady was like, oh, she was in a particular church. In fact, she was a leader and all of that. God led her to another church, you know, and that's even in Nigeria. So God can actually lead people to another church, or just personally they just want a fresh start. So it is not all negative. So basically, I'm not saying this to condemn or to discourage people. I'm just saying this so that we can do better, because sometimes you can even be the one judging people. You can be the one that because of you somebody has said, I'm not attending that church again. So we need to do better as a body. We need to work on ourselves. We have to also learn to forgive, you know, because that is what Christ